Hey friends, happy Friday, happy Friday. Welcome, happy Friday. Every Friday on the channel, I do a live video. It's called Reseller Community Night. It is just a chance for resellers to come together and talk about everything reselling online in 2021. It is Friday, May 7th. And we will have a live chat going. So if you're in the chat, make sure to introduce yourself, especially if you're new. But if you've been here before too, we meet so many people. Let us know where you live in the country, what platforms you sell on, what you're selling, and give me a check-in. How is your week in reselling? I am having just a phenomenal eBay past couple of weeks. My sales on eBay are up 43%. 43%, that's insane. So I'll hopefully get a chance to talk about some of what I'm doing to increase those sales tonight. How are your sales? Let me know in the chat. Are things selling well for you? Are they slow? What is actually selling? What is your approach right now that is helping you sell? Or do you have any questions or do you need any tips? We are here for you. Be sure to ask questions in the chat. If you are watching the replay, leave us a note in the comments so we know that you were here, and feel free to answer anything about what we're talking about. I answer every one of my comments that are on my YouTube videos. So I encourage you to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment so we can connect. I see lots of friends coming in. I'm so happy that you're here. Happy Friday. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Quenby. I'm a part-time reseller. I've been selling fashion, clothing, shoes, handbags, accessories, kids clothes, baby clothes, all that stuff on eBay for 10 years. And I've been on Poshmark a few years. I do some digital products on Etsy. That has been amazing too. I have another channel that's called The Grateful Therapist because I'm a full-time psychotherapist. So I have another mental health channel. That channel is almost at 1K. I have like 12 videos over there. So I would love your support over there. Make sure you are subscribed. Let me say hi to some friends, and make sure to give me a check-in in the chat so we have some great content to talk about tonight. I always want to hear what's on your mind. We've got Holly at Hunter Ryan is saying, "What's up, peeps?" And she's back in her #1 spot. Some of us pop into the chat a little early just to get settled and to chat a little bit. So you're always welcome to do that. And Alana is here. Great to see you. How are things going with you? How are your sales? I know you've been doing some sourcing. Did you get anything great at the thrift store? Deborah Shea is here. Hello, lovely people. To all of you moms out there, happy Mother's Day. We are blessed to have our family. That is a really good point. So I'm filming this on Friday, and Sunday is Mother's Day. I'm a mom. My son Torvald is almost 10. He'll be 10 in July. I just have one, and that is enough. But some people, there's all types of moms out there, stepmoms, foster moms, fur baby moms. So celebration of all the moms. Let me know in the chat if you are a mom so we can celebrate you. Lori Richardson is here. She's Seattle gal style. Definitely check her out on Instagram. She posts lots of fun stuff. Hi, friends. Photographing and waiting to listen. That is a really good reseller. So some of us are listening to the live while we list or photograph or fold up our inventory and put it in bags or whatever. That's perfectly fine. Pop in the chat and say hi when you can. Amber Licious is here saying hello. And we've got Shell Zoo Gifts, Michelle's Closet, saying hi all. So let me know, you guys, what is happening for you in your reselling business right now? I spent all of 2020 saying, the things that usually sell for me, like dresses, are not selling. I have noticed a big change. Dresses are selling, shoes and sandals are selling. Finally, so many people are now vaccinated and things are opening up finally. So I think we're going to see a real uptick in sales. Have you guys noticed anything like that? Goddess Threads is with us. Friday doesn't mean you have the weekend off when you're a reseller, but happy Friday anyway. Absolutely. Amen to that. I mean, I work 7 days a week and I'm totally fine with that. I work when I want. I'm self-employed. As a psychotherapist, I have a private practice. I make my own schedule. And as a reseller, it's the same. And I think that's one of the best perks of being a reseller. If I need to take a day off because I'm not feeling well or there's something going on with my son, I don't do my reselling stuff that day. So you can work when you want. I work on the weekends. And during quarantine, the weekends have not meant much. but I think that'll start to change. Hopefully we'll still want to meet up here on Fridays. Let me know if your schedule will start to change because things open up. I plan on still being here unless we need a new time. So we can talk about that. I also put a poll out on my YouTube channel asking people what kind of content you want to see. I've got so many content ideas, but the channel is for all of us. So let me know if you want to see more Thredup unboxings, more lives, more what sold, or educational videos about selling on eBay or Poshmark. What are you looking for from the channel so I can make sure I'm putting out the stuff you guys want to see? Everybody always asks for what solds, but they perform horribly on my channel. So I don't know what that's about. Like they get like 300 views or something. So Lori Jean, my friend, how are you? Where have you been? Great to see you. My friend Deborah Anderson from Texas. Hi, friends. Such a productive week. My energy level was super high. Deborah, why? Because I know you've shared publicly in the chat before, like you felt a little sluggish or just like you couldn't get motivated. Why suddenly why suddenly are you having more energy? Is it the weather? Veronica is here. Hey, Veronica. She's saying hello, Quimby. Hello to you. I'm going to come back up to these comments. I just want to say hi to people. Sarah Lee is here, one of my favorite vintage sellers. Oh, Mickle Pickle Pie is with us. Meredith. Let us know where you're at with your selling mystery boxes so we can talk a little bit about that. Hi, Zoe. Happy Friday. Loved your Thredup unboxing where you suddenly got a ton of good pieces. If you guys get a chance, I put out a video this week on my channel. Let me know in the chat if you saw it and what you thought. I do a lot of Thredup rescue box unboxings on my channel. I buy them to resell the clothes and shoes and handbags online. And it's a great way to get inventory shipped right to my door. A lot of inventory, like 25 pieces. It's a low price, but the boxes are hit and miss. Let me know if you have any questions about Thredup boxes because I have a lot of experience with them. But I got this weird box from Pennsylvania. They never come from Pennsylvania for me. So I was like so nervous to open it. I'm on like a winning streak where I get really great boxes from Thredup. I don't know why. I know they come from Arizona. So when I saw the Pennsylvania box, I was like, oh no. And it started out like such a bad box, and then it picked up speed. And by the end, I was like, oh, this box is paid for a few times over. Thank goodness. Have you guys had that experience? Let me know in the chat. Reseller Wendy is here. How's it going? How much are you working? She also works for the post office. It's Dacia is here. Hey, I think I saw you. Are you my friend that I met over on that other live this week and you made it? That would be so awesome. Bora Bora Jen is with us. We have 25 friends watching, so hopefully you have checked in the chat and introduced yourself. If you're newer to the chat, just say, hi, this is my name. I've been reselling for this long, or this is where I live in the country, or what do you sell, anything like that. Because we really build a community here on the channel. There's so much encouragement for resellers, so much information, and we want to include you. So make sure we know a little bit about you. Yeah, it was. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Dacia? What a pretty name. Okay, I'm going to go back up. If I missed anybody, please leave another comment. Molly Jones is with us. I made it to the live tonight, going to post while watching. That is so smart. It is perfectly good to just use us as background noise and do your work. You know what I mean? That's really smart. Bora Bora Jen is saying, I'm just getting back to it. Oh, that's right. You were moving. Moved from San Diego to Idaho. Had to put my closets on hold for 2 weeks. Thought I would die. Where'd you get that cool skull emoji? Do I have that? But now I'm back at it, selling like crazy. That is awesome. Why did you move, Jen? Like, that's a big cultural shift from San Diego to Idaho. What is the sourcing going to be like in Idaho? Give us a little info. All right, I'm going. Oh, Nicole made it. Birdie Look says, I'm so behind watching videos. I know. I just have them on. I try to watch all my friends and stuff, and I have them on in the background while I'm photographing, while I'm listing, whatever I'm doing. But I listen to a ton of other content that's not reselling related. I listen to a lot of like motivational, spiritual, inspirational talks. I listen to a lot of like business stuff too, entrepreneur stuff I find really interesting and helpful, but I do also watch a ton of reselling content. Hey, Mo, good evening from Albuquerque. How are things going there? I set an alarm, said Lori. I swear that is the key. If you've got a live or that you really want to make sure that you make it to, number one, you have to have the bell turned on. You have to be subscribed with the little bell. If you don't have the bell, you don't get notifications. And then the live videos don't show up in your feed for 24 hours. So it kind of stinks. You kind of miss it. But I put an alarm on my phone so that I remember, you know what I mean? We're all so busy. So Islet Dreams reseller Charlene is here, my Canadian friend. Hi, Quemby and gang. Hope your day was good. I photographed 25 items and listed 17. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. How did you do that? Like, what's your strategy? Because that's a lot. Listing 17 in one day. That's like incredible. How did you do it? Veronica's here. Hi, all. Happy Friday. Hey, Veronica. Great to see you. All right, I'm making my way back up. Let me just see if I said hi. And then there's some great stuff in here. Beth Tillman made it. Hey, Beth. Great to see you. She's one of our regulars here loyally every Friday, a great member of our community. Joining JoJo's here. Hello. I set an alarm for the live and I got nothing. What? Well, you made it. I'm so glad. And Letitia's here. Goods to go. Hi, Letitia. What's going on with you in reselling life? Like, what is happening in your business? Allison Cooper. She's talking to Birdie Looks and I was just looking at your closet. Yeah, pop, drop, whatever. Hey, Carrie. Put your closet name, your Poshmark closet or eBay store or your Instagram, put it in the chat and remind people, hey, this is me, because we're all meeting new people all the time and it takes some repetition, but then we can go check out your closet. Like even while we're listening, we could go over and follow you and share some of your stuff. Or if you have anything going on that we can help you with, are you having a sale? Are you selling mystery boxes? What are you up to that we can acknowledge you for and try and support you how we can? That's what we're here for. Keely made it. Yay, I made it. I'm so glad. Tell us a little bit about you, Keely. Where do you sell? How long have you been selling? What's going on for you? Carrie, I was just thinking of you today. Woo, woo, resale live time. Carrie's a great reseller to follow. She knows a lot, too, about designer stuff and, like, higher-end stuff. And you do a lot with makeup, too, right, Carrie? I've seen, like, some of your makeup stuff, which is really, really fun. I like makeup stuff, too. All right. Here we go. I think I've said hi to most people. If I missed you, please leave another comment. We want to say hi to you. And if you're listening and you're shy, all you have to do is say, hi, this is me. So that we can get to know you because we want to. Okay, all right. I'm going up to see some content. Holly says, let's see if Quemby sees this. I ordered 2 200-pound bulk boxes. My poor FedEx, I warned him they're coming. Oh, my gosh. What I want to know, Holly, is how the heck you process that much inventory. Like, that is so much inventory. And you're one person. Like, how do you photograph it all, list it all? Like, that is a lot of inventory. How do you do it? Lori said, I'm working on photographs and drafts to list later because Monday I head to my hometown to see my family for 3 weeks. I haven't seen them in 14 months. I'm so excited. Oh my God, that sounds great. That sounds great, Lori. And it's also really smart. I want to point out something that Lori's saying in here that I think is really important for us all to hear again. In my experience of reselling, and most resellers will tell you, the more consistent you are on the platforms you're selling on, the more sales you're going to make. So the more you can list every day consistently. And in my opinion, it's my opinion based on my experience, to list like 20 items on Tuesday, nothing on Wednesday, Thursday, 10 items on Friday. Like that isn't the best strategy in my experience. It's like you're better off listing 3 items a day. So like Lori's saying, building your drafts, if you can't list a certain day, have them ready so that all you have to do is make your listings live. eBay loves that. Poshmark, all the platforms want to see you active. Anything you can do on there. So every day on eBay, I try and list every day. I've been way more consistent, which is one of the reasons my sales are up so much on eBay. I send out offers every day. I ship every day. Like I'm on there doing stuff all the time. And I think that's what the platforms reward you for. I think you're rewarded for your activity on the platforms. Let me know what you think, or if you have a different experience. Alana said, off from my regular job, happy to work 7 days on reselling. I know, like for me, reselling is my fun time. Like I'm a psychotherapist. I see families, mostly teenagers though. That's what I'm known for in my community. And you know, it's fantastic work, but it's a certain type of, like, it takes an emotional toll. And so I love like then being able to be like, okay, I saw some intense clients. I work a lot with grief and loss and significant health crisis and illness stuff because I worked at hospice for a long time. And it's like, okay. And then when I'm done with that, I can go photograph gorgeous free people crochet lace dresses and stuff. It's like such a good balance. And Veronica says, so happy dresses are selling. Me too, because they're one of my best sellers historically, because I think people are often willing to pay more for a dress because it's a whole outfit. Like it makes sense. Like how much are people going to pay for a basic tank top? Maybe not that much. Even shorts, you know, it's a special pair of shorts that you're going to get more than $25 for. But dresses, I think people pay up for. And in 2020, they just did not sell. No one was going anywhere. And I have so many beautiful dresses and I'm so happy they're selling. Christy Blocker made it. The chat just moved. There you are. Hey, reselling family. How are you, Christy? What are you working on? What's happening with you? Carrie T said, yes, I agree with you that consistency is key, even if it's just a few a day. That's my personal experience and my personal opinion. I've been selling 10 years. I also consume a lot of reseller content on YouTube. You know, and this is, most people will tell you it's better to list 3 items 7 days a week than, you know, 50 items 1 day a week. And I know some people don't agree with that, but that I'm standing by that I've seen that time and time again, that is what works. Carrie T says, side note, I'm in love with your top, Quenby. Let me tell you about my tops. I don't know if you were here last week, you know that I've gone on a little bit of Johnny Was splurge. So most of you know Johnny Was is a Bolo brand, a brand to be on the lookout for. If you go on their website, they're out of Los Angeles. They're famous for their heavily embroidered top. I don't know if you can see, but this is all heavily embroidered. The tops retail on their site for like $300. If you go right now over to Johnny Was website, they retail for about $300 on the site. And they are a Bolo. If you can find that brand, you can sell things anywhere from like 25 on the low end, 150 on the high end, depending on the piece. So I've splurged. This is going to be my spring look. I decided in summer, I'm just going to wear a lot of embroidered tunics and leggings and pants and stuff. So, and I bought a beautiful one from Holly recently that I'm in love with. Keep your eye out for that brand. It's a great seller. The big sizes though, small sizes, you're not going to get that much for, but the larger sizes, I think like me, I'm carrying my like 10 pounds overweight quarantine weight. And so I'm wearing long tunicky things and not like little tiny tops. So people that maybe are not a size small love these little tunics. Freckled Heart made it. I opened an amazing Thredup girls clothing mystery box today. It even had Burberry and Gucci. Oh my gosh. That is really good to know. I've never thought to order a kid's box. So it's good to know. Freckled Heart got a kid's box and it was amazing. So what are you going to do about authenticating that Gucci? The Burberry I don't worry about as much. Barbara made it. Hey, Barbara, great to see you. Let me just see if I missed anyone and let's see what else you guys are chatting about. It's Friday. Oh my God, Rebecca's here. Rebecca the reseller. Daily non-negotiables for sure. You definitely want to head on over to her channel, Rebecca the reseller. She's doing a lot of really great Poshmark content right now, like nitty-gritty tips and things like that. So glad to see you here. Donna made it too. Hey, Donna, how are things going with you? Thanks for commenting on my recent videos. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad you guys show up here on Friday, and I really appreciate when you watch my other videos and comment. That really helps me out, keeps me going. So play me in the background and leave a comment and all that stuff. It really helps me out. Okay, so Charlene, that's Eyelet Dreams Reseller, says, I got up early and immediately began photographing and kept up till I got to 20. Then I did the other picks through the day. I know, Q, I'm surprised too. Wow. You know what? Sometimes it's just so good to know you can do that. One of the things that actually really helped me out, you guys, another reason I think my sales are up 43% on eBay right now is, so a few months back, do you guys remember when I did that listing challenge video? It was like me and 15 other resellers, and we set a goal for ourselves, and mine was 10 a day. As a part-timer, 10 a day was a lot. It was a real stretch for me, honestly, but it proved to me that I could do it, and I needed to use my tracker. Like, I needed to track because I couldn't do it all at once. I have an awesome tracker. The link is in the description section below. The tracker was like a game changer for me. I'm someone who has to do lists and record stuff. And I had to get my butt off Instagram. Like, sometimes I just catch myself picking up my phone, looking at Instagram for no reason. I love Instagram. I love checking in with all of you over there. But if I want to focus on reselling more and making more money, I cannot just check out on social media throughout the day. Like, I need to do maybe a check-in in the morning. Let me know where you guys are at with this. What have you noticed about platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram? How do they affect your productivity? For me, it was like, I can't do it. So I've been really the past few weeks listing consistently. My goal is 5 a day, consistent, and I'm trying to do over that, but non-negotiable, like Rebecca was saying, non-negotiable 5 a day. And that is why my sales are up 43%. That is so significant, 43%. Hey, Monarchs and Margarita. So great to see you. It's been a while. I'm so happy you're here. Okay. Veronica said, I just counted my money pile rack, 76 pieces to process this weekend. Wow. How are you going to do it? That's a lot. Mo said, but another men's Thredup box, crossing my fingers, it's good. I've never received a bad Thredup men's box. The men's box are the best. If I was just thinking about dollars and business, I would sell men's. It sells so much better. And the Thredup boxes are usually great. Oh, I see a super sticker up here, but I got to find it somehow. From my friend Carrie. She sent me a super sticker. Thank you so much. I totally appreciate it. Go on over there to her channel too and check her out. She's got a lot of good content, especially if you want to learn about selling higher end items. She and I actually, speaking of what Mo just said, we have a collab video from a few months ago where we did a men's Thredup box. They're awesome because people send in all the men's stuff, the good stuff, but Thredup doesn't sell men's. So it's like they don't take it. So even if it's in excellent condition or it's like an amazing brand, they don't sell it. So they have to put it in the boxes. So if you are willing to sell men's, do it. Oh, my mom is here. Grateful Babette. Happy Mother's Day to you. Say hi to my mom, Barbara Kemmler. She's AKA Grateful Babette. I totally understand what soothing therapy it is to deal with beautiful clothing. The top you're wearing is gorgeous. Grateful Babette. Thanks, Mom. When you come over on Sunday for Mother's Day, you can see the tops I bought. I get a little bit like, I don't just buy, once I decide I like something, I just buy a bunch of it and then I have it. So I bought like, I'm embarrassed to tell you guys. I bought many Johnny Was tops once I figured out what I wanted. But I did clean out my closet. So I'm going to sell some of my Free People tops and stuff and I'm putting new stuff in. I've been watching some Marie Kondo videos. Have any of you guys done that? Is that right? KonMari, the Kondo method. Have any of you guys done that? Deborah said, I'm cleaning and polishing shoes this weekend at my mom and dad's. My dad is a master at polishing. He was in the Navy and they had to perfect shoes. Oh my gosh. He should start a business. That's so awesome. So Deborah, he'll do your shoes for you? That's so awesome. Sandy made it. Yay, you made it. You're here. Give us a check-in. How is it going? Carrie T said, I got some crazy, amazing stuff and new video up with some. Okay. Christy Blocker says, happy Mother's Day to all my sisters. Whatever kind of mother you are, sending you love and support, especially a mother this year. Man, and some people in the chat I know have stepkids, fur babies, pets, whatever you do. There's all sorts of ways that we mother. And so love and support to all of you guys. I mean, This year has been crazy. Let me know in the chat. Remind us if you're a mother and share a little bit about your experience. Oh, Holly, you sweet thing. Lori got a crazy vest in her last men's box. Hope I get a good one. I hope you do too. And Hunter Ryan has a YouTube channel. She's putting out a lot of stuff. She's also really active on Instagram. And I want to use her as an example of a smart businesswoman because, like, for instance, other sellers buy from other sellers because, like, Hunter Ryan, who's Holly, put up on Instagram the Johnny Was top, and she's like, if anyone wants it, message me. So I messaged her. I'm like, oh my God, I love that. Would it fit me? We did a negotiation right on there. She sent me a PayPal and she shipped it out right away. And I'm so in love with it. You can use Instagram as a business tool. It's a great tool for just connecting and making friends, but it's a really great business tool for selling. So I thought that was really smart of her. She's putting a lot of like videos and stuff up. So make sure you're following her. Quemby is pretty awesome. You're pretty awesome. Oops, I'm getting Instagram messages. Let's see what you're up to. Veronica says, I like Facebook to stay in touch with real life friends. I'm old. How old are you? I'm 45, and like Facebook, like Instagram was very new to me. Like I still feel like it's new. I think I've been on there a year and a half. Like I never even knew how to do anything on Instagram. And I have like you, Veronica, like Facebook is like for family and old high school friends. They don't even know I'm a reseller. And Instagram is only reselling. Like I don't have any of my friends or family on there. I like that divide. Alana says, I do like Facebook and I go there often. I haven't been on there. And Joining Jojo says 1 minute on Facebook or Instagram can instantly turn into 30 minutes. That is the truth. You know, you guys do like a challenge or a test for yourself. Like, pay attention, like how often are you going there and how much time are you spending? Because I think Jojo's right. It's like, it is a time suck. And some people are using it for business, and that's really great. And maybe you have the extra time, and if you do, all the power to you. But I just find it's a real distraction. So I have to do it more mindfully. I want to be on there. I love Instagram, but I can't like just blow time. Like I need to do it more intentionally when I'm on there. So what do you guys think about that? Alana said, I only pop onto Instagram a few times a day. No TikTok. Nicole says, I hardly spend any time on social media until nighttime before bed to unwind. See, that's smart. How do you stay disciplined? How do you do that? Keely's talking to Veronica there. That's fantastic. Oh my God. Holly says, I have 2 200-pound, 3 fun boxes, men's box, and a shoe box from Thredup coming this week. Oh my gosh. Carrie T. Yep, my first Johnny Was, and Quemby and one other lady on Instagram were wanting it before I put it in my closet. It's a really popular brand. So look for it. Christy says, divorce became final. Trying to sell the house now. Like right as you're talking, I'm waiting for the person. It's like my life is going through a tornado bit. I've been making sales. I'm blessed to be alive. Oh my God. I just want to say, I can relate. Many of you know I don't talk about it often, but I have been going through a divorce the past few years. It became final last December. It still feels like fresh for me. And I had an experience like that. Also different. It depends on what your situation was, but it was definitely a tornado for me. And I just tried. I had a mantra to myself, Christy, and anybody else who's going through something hard, this might be useful. For me, it was like, this is so hard and so life-changing. I sure better come out of this transformed and changed and stronger than when I went in. Like, I'm going to use all this pain and struggle to better myself. Like, that is the fuel. It's like the whole butterfly metamorphosis thing. It's like we grow and change the most during the hard times. We do not grow and change and become our most amazing selves when everything's just status quo or going fine. No, we change during the hardest stuff. And so that was my commitment to myself. Like, I'm going to go, this thing's tearing me apart, and it took years to feel normal. And, but I do feel like I came out stronger and better, and you can too. You totally can. even though it doesn't feel like it now, but that really helped me, just keeping that mindset. You guys know mindset's everything, right? Mindset is everything. Beth said, I love reseller Instagram, but I can listen to it while working. It's a solitary thing. I haven't been on Instagram in a week or more, got close to 100 things listed. Exactly. That's my experience too. Like when I was doing that listing challenge, I was like, I cannot be on Instagram as much, or even YouTube. Like I got to put my videos out. I answer every comment, I connect, but I can't just be flipping mindlessly through. I had to be more intentional with my time. That's one of the reasons my sales up. The other reason my sales are up 43% on eBay is because I'm listing every day. Like Lori Richardson said, like if there's a day I can't list, like I've had major crazy client week, but when I had a few hours, I sat and built drafts and then I released them. The other thing that I'm doing is ending listings that have been on eBay for a year or more, editing them and relisting them as a brand new listing. And I am selling, it's like a miracle. I'll make a video about this. I thought if anyone's interested, but I have sold the past 2 weeks stuff that has been sitting in my eBay store with no action for a year. So it is totally worth doing. I'll make a video about all the details of that. Nicole at Birdie Looks says 2 kids is like a circus. I know. And Birdie Looks is one of these people that I like admire because she just seems like she manages so much, even with 2 little kids. I mean, really. Keely says, oh, and I'm from Illinois, near Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, about 45 minutes from St. Louis. Is anyone close? Who else is there? What's it like there? Like, where do you source? Where do you get your inventory? How's the thrifting? All that stuff. Mo says, I've been meaning to get on Clubhouse. I hear there's reseller content and talk on that app. Yes, I am blocked from Clubhouse because I have an Android. It's only for Apple users or Mac users at this time. So till that changes, I'm off. But I think a lot of cool things are happening over there. Veronica said, I'm 38. I've been on Facebook since almost the beginning because I studied abroad in the States when Facebook became a thing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, isn't it funny? It's like now Facebook is considered old school and like Clubhouse is the hot new thing. I mean, I've never been able to keep up with all that. Jojo said, Quimby, did you get that earthquake alert last night? I did, but that's like 150 miles from me. I'm like, why are they? But I did get that. Sandy said, I had 4 babies in 3 years. First were twin boys when I was 20. Oh my goodness. Sandy, I'm like bowing down to you. Like, what is your secret? I feel like such a wimpy parent because I have one child, one lovely, lovely, but very hyperactive, all boy energy. And I find it so challenging. And I've never been like, just me personally, there's no judgment. It's just my personal choice. Like I've never been a stay-at-home mom, or that was never my goal in life. I love working. I'm very industrious. And I just find it quite challenging. And, you know, of course, the best thing ever. I love him, all that stuff. But, you know, man, how do you do it? Like, what is the secret? I mean, come on. Keely said, I've got to get back on Instagram again. Thank you for speaking on that. I'd like to use Instagram as a way to connect with all of you and stay in touch. And I put all sorts of like stories on there. I try and get on there and put stuff that's a little more cash than YouTube. But I'd like to use it more for business. I have a ton of inventory right now. I am going to do an inventory giveaway on Instagram. I'm trying to collab with Kelly Schaffner on that. I got to check in with her. So look for that. I'm going to give away a box of inventory because did you guys see that video where Greg sent me a box of inventory? Did you guys see that video? What are your thoughts on that? That was like crazy. Sandy says, I'm tired of rain every weekend. It's taking away from my garage selling. Oh my God. Oh my God. You just reminded me, yard sales. Yard sales are the best, cheapest way to get inventory for your reselling business. I've got to make time. Like the weekends get so full. I've got to make time to get to the yard sales. I see the super. Oh, there it is. Oh, you sweet thing. A super chat from Islet Dreams reseller, my friend Charlene. Charlene's from Canada and has like the best accent. check her out. She's also got a YouTube channel, and she does a lot of like car thrift hauls, and I'm so jealous because she gets such inexpensive stuff. Like, you know, she just finds stuff so inexpensive. It's amazing. And I'm so proud of you for listing 17 items and just listing, because some of us get in the trap like of sourcing. And it's like, we need to be listing every day. Like, what are your listing goals? Let me know in the chat. Like, do you have listing goals? What are you trying to do in your business, and what can you commit to? Veronica says, same, Quemby, one child, but he's a lot. We're actually getting him evaluated because we suspect ADHD, possibly on the spectrum. Yep. What age is he again? Remind me. You told me last time. It's tricky. I mean, my therapist wants to come out right now, but I'm not going to do that unless you decide you want me to. It's really tricky with little boys because some of it is little boy energy, like boy energy. And I have to be so much more careful about how I speak about all this stuff these days. But, you know, boy energy is pretty fierce. And so it's hard to, especially when they're so little, because most little boys are hyperactive, distractible. You know, like most of them to me seem like they could be on the spectrum and ADHD. So, you know, but sometimes it's really helpful to get a diagnosis if that genuinely is what's going on, because then it's like, okay, we have a name to this. We can strategize, you know? So I support you in whatever you decide to do. Keely said, there's a Goodwill in Edwardsville that I frequent, and that's where I found the Johnny West shirt last week. $3.99. Can't wait to get it going. What size is it? What's it like? I might buy it from you. I'm like crazy. Oh, Thrift Haul. Hello from Sacramento. We're neighbors. I love how she took thrift and Haula, like Haula, because it's like a haul. Like, that is awesome. You're my neighbor in Sacramento. I hear there's a really good bins there. I'd like to make a little bins trip out there. God, you guys are so awesome. Let me just stop and tell you how awesome you are. Thank you for leaving so many comments in the chat, for engaging with each other, I mean, there's just so much good stuff in the chat here. I wish I could read every single comment. As you guys can see, it goes so fast and there's so much good stuff. Zoe said, I'm picking up an estate sale lot tomorrow and bringing my parents to help me pack everything up. I got the contents of a closet and could see a pair of hunters, kind of excited. Oh my God, Zoe, let us know. So hunters are, if you don't know, they're like wellies, you know, they're like rain boots, and they're super expensive and they resell really well. Like, you can sometimes get like 50, 70 bucks for a pair of pre-owned hunter boots. So that'd be awesome. I got a pair in my last Thredup Rescue Box shoebox. Birdie Looks says, and she's talking to Veronica, my son is moderately autistic. He is the opposite of energetic, though. Speaks a ton. They are all different. If you ever need an ear, I'm here. Oh my God, you're so awesome, Nicole. Thank you for lending us. You know what? We're resellers, and we always can talk about all the reselling stuff. But what I love about the community we've developed here on this Friday Live is it's integrated. It's like we talk about our lives, our husbands, our partners, our illnesses, our disabilities, our kids, our joys, and we get to connect because we're so much, you know, we are holistic. Like, we are so much more than just our reselling business. And it's so great to get both. Blue Consignment made it. I'm challenging myself to list 20 a day for 21 days and tracking the progress on YouTube. I don't know if I'll keep up with it after the challenge is over there. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And it's just you, or do you have an employee or a VA or anything like that? 20 a day. And are you full-time? I did a video recently just kind of acknowledging the difference between full-time and part-time resellers. I'm a part-time reseller. I would love to be full-time, but I'm also, like, my calling in life, my purpose is to be a psychotherapist, so that won't ever change. But I dream sometimes of being a full-timer, but we can't compare ourselves. Like, as a part-timer, there's like no way without an assistant that I could list 20. So like, you need to do a goal that is right for you. Like, what is, given all your circumstances, kids, you know, I know a lot of you guys have so much going on. You've shared that in the chat, you know. Some people are taking care of elderly parents. Some people are out on disability, or they have a mental health issue. You know, there's all sorts of things. We all come to reselling for different reasons. And it's like, what is a goal that is right for you, that works for you with what you've got going on? And that's the very best goal. Try not to compare. Let's see what else is happening. Keely says, does this change anyone's thoughts on Vendu versus list perfectly? There must be something up here. Freckled Heart said, I make myself list each box before I let myself open and video another. Oh my God, that's so smart. That way I don't get overwhelmed with a huge death pile. That is very smart business. I do something different. Like well, because I'm filming, it's like, I try and film like 2 videos, at least 3 on an awesome day at once. So I'll sometimes, like right now, I'm looking at my Thredup box and my Jomar box. That one hasn't gone out. It was amazing. I love Jomar. They're my fave right now. Of all the places I source inventory online, Jomar is hands down my favorite right now. I'm just like, I'm getting such amazing stuff. I have tons of unboxings already up on the channel. So if you're thinking, hey, should I try Jomar? Look and see what I've got and see if it would work for you. And I have a discount link in the description. And so I open a bunch of boxes at once, you know. You gotta do what works for you. Okay. Hi, Lynette. Hey, so glad you made it. Thrift Hauls said 44 watching. Thumbs up. I know it's sometimes hard to do the thumbs up because like it's not showing when you're watching full screen or something, but I'd appreciate it if you can do it at some time. That helps me out. Oh my God, Zoe, that estate sale. I can't wait to see. Veronica said he's 4, so it's still early for a diagnosis. Absolutely it is. But we're hoping to get a better idea of what's going on before he starts kindergarten. It's so hard at that age. Like it's so hard because they're all over the place, you know? So it's like, yeah, that is tricky. I'm sending some good energy your way. Mickle Pickle Pie said 3 listings a day keeps the no sales away. I love that. I'm going to remember that. Like, even if you don't have to get up 20. If you can, that's freaking amazing. You are awesome. But like, you know, you have kids too. Like 3 a day keeps the no sales away. I'd rather do 3 a day consistently than 21 day, 2 the other. Like that is the recipe for me. Keely said, I'm screenshotting all of the channels so I can go subscribe when we're done. Oh my God. You are an awesome community member. I love it. Anyone else want to do that? You should do it. Christy said, I bought an iPad, but can't get on because I can't remember my password from the old iPad. And I don't want to erase it. Oh my God, I know. I have passwords. I try so hard with all the passwords, but it's tough. I feel you. Lori said, I'm going to an outdoor flea market tomorrow. Super excited. Hope to find some yard sales. Will you post on Instagram? Flea market. Oh my God. I want to go to yard sales and thrifting. I'm just so busy right now that it's really making sense to get the boxes sent to my house. If any of you want to grow, like most of us do, we'd like to make more money or whatever. There's so many different ways to do it. But one of the ways for me that works is any way that I can save time. And when I go thrifting, it's my favorite thing to do, but I have to drive there. I'm usually there 2 hours flipping through. I have to drive home. It's like, that's a few hours of the day. If I can get a box here of 25 items from Jomar or Thredup or wherever, that's 3 hours that I could be sitting and listing, you know? So it's like smart business for me is getting the boxes. It's really been a game changer. But I love yard sales and I love flea markets and I love thrifting. Thrift Hauls says, I love your hair. Thank you. I love your hair. Oh, Alana's talking about this guy, Greg, that sent me a mystery box. And she said, that was very sweet. I saw Kelly's phone too. My friend Kelly Schaffner. If you didn't see this, I really, really hope you do. So I have a box up from last week, an unboxing on my channel. I think the title is like, I'm shocked you won't believe what this viewer sent me. If you need a little hope or inspiration or feel goodness, go watch that video. Basically, in short, some guy, a viewer, a friend of the channel named Greg, I don't know. I haven't interacted with him much, though. It's not like I know him like I know some of you guys. You know what I mean? He just sent me a box of inventory. new with tag plus size inventory. What? I was like, I opened the box. I was like, what the heck? He sent a note. So watch that video. It inspired a lot of us to just remember there are good people in the world right now. There are generous people with all the hard stuff we see and everything we've been through with COVID this year. There are still people willing to pay to ship me a giant box and give me a free box of inventory. He said, just thanks for the YouTube content. So I'm going to pay it forward. Like, I want to keep if anyone wants to help me, if you want to write me on Instagram, like, we should do like a pay it forward in honor of Greg challenge or something like. So I'm going to give away a box of inventory myself, and maybe it'll inspire other people to do that. Alana's Canadian. What do you guys think about that? Veronica said, I almost forgot I won a Chromebook through Becky and LP's giveaway this week. I'm so excited. Oh my God. I rarely win anything. I won Birdie Looks Nicole Jomar gift card, and I was like, what? I never win anything. That is amazing, Veronica. That's a big win. Donna said, here's something I always wanted to know. How does Poshmark know if you share your entire closet or just half of your listings? It's part of their algorithm. Like, if you go into your closet, I'd love to hear other people's responses. If you go into your closet, you can see like the last time you shared. And if I go onto someone else's closet and I start looking, I can see when they last shared. And if somebody hasn't shared the item I'm looking at in like a week or something, I'm like, are they even active on here? I don't want to buy from them because I don't know if they're even going to send my item. So I don't know. What do you guys think like that? Thrift Hauls says, what a sweetie. I need a thrift angel. It was just such a beautiful thing. Like, and the thing is, it wasn't like, in a way, it was so selfless, because some people might send me something and it's like, they give me all their contact info, they're hoping for a shout out, and that's totally fine. Or we're going to do a video together. That's totally fine. But nothing. He just signed from Greg. He didn't leave me any contact info to like thank him publicly or anything. And it's just like, I was just so inspired by that. I want to be Greg. Like, most of us need help learning how to be more generous, and we struggle with it for different reasons. It totally makes sense, but it's like, I don't know. I think I was so touched by it. I did find his address, just a P.O. box on the box, and I sent him a note. Oh, another, Barbara Babash, one of our community members who's going through cancer treatment. I have her address. She said people could send her a card. She doesn't need money or a GoFundMe or food or anything. I sent her a card. So if anybody wants to message me on Instagram, if you want Barbara Babash's, address to send her a card. She's part of our community, and that's what we do here. Veronica said, I love that you're paying it forward. Margaret sent me some items recently just because, and I thought that was so sweet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Tammy's here. Hello again from Southeast Texas. Where's James Antique Boutique? Did he message me? He's from Texas. Barbara's from Texas. You guys, we need a trip to the South. Veronica said, it's good to know that people are just nice for the sake of being nice. I know. It's like, who are these people? Meredith said, yes, I love that. Pay it forward inventory. That sounds so fun. Did we ever find out who Greg was? He's a viewer on the channel, but he's not like, he doesn't come to the lot. Like, I don't know him in the way I know some of you from Instagram. Some of you I've even talked to, or some of you I've done coaching with. I do like reselling coaching if people need a second eye on their store or closet, or just need to go over their processes with me, and I help people. I haven't done anything like, I don't know. Joining JoJo, hashtag Greg Challenge. That's brilliant. I don't know how to get something like that going, but I'd be into it. So I asked Kelly, because Kelly got a box too, Kelly Schaffner. Maybe other people did, but I haven't seen any of their videos. So I said, do you want to do a pay it forward with me and give away an inventory box on Instagram? And she said, sure. So we're trying to get that going in the next couple weeks. I'll do that. Sandy said, my youngest son was diagnosed with ADHD. We worked through it, giving him small tasks to do at a time. Today, he's a police officer. Oh, Sandy, that's fantastic. There are all sorts of ways to treat, too. There is medication, which does help a lot of people, but there's also medication and therapy is usually the best. We have the most research on that, but there's so many different ways. There's a ton of parenting you can do. I think it's It's hard to medicate such a young kid, but I mean, I've met kids that, oh my God, do they, try not to judge because you don't know the situation. I've met families where I'm like, oh yes, this kid needs a lot of help. So you just have to do your best and talk to people and consult and take good notes and records and everything like that. Alana said, I couldn't find any good yard sales for tomorrow around here. Goodwill Dollar Day will have to do. I'm so jealous. Like, we don't have Goodwill Dollar Day. We don't have Goodwill 50% off day. We have nothing like that. It's so expensive here. I find good stuff, though, so I'm really, really thankful for that. Mickle Pickle's hoping to find a yard sale. Terry! Sorry it took me a second to see your comment. Good to see you. It's been a little bit. Some people are here religiously every week. Some people pop in and out. Birdie looks. I just do 5 a day right now for maintenance. Yeah, and I found so I'm part-time. When I do 5 a day pretty darn consistently, I make about $2,000 to $2,500 in sales on eBay. Not Poshmark, not anything else I do, not my other affiliates, not YouTube, just sales. And so maintenance for me is like 5 a day. But if you want to make more, you need to tick that number up and try and do 6 a day for a while, 7. You just start doing 10 a day, you're going to see an increase in your numbers, right? So the more you can do, the more you can make, so you just have to find I can do 5 a day pretty consistently, but I'm trying to like even if you said, could I do 6 a day and get that down pat with all your systems and then try for 7 a day? You just keep working like that. That's one day. Meredith said, I get overwhelmed when I get too much inventory. So doing mystery boxes was a huge stress relief. I have two mystery boxes to open for Meredith. I'm waiting for when I can record. I figured I'd do them together. And then I'll talk to you about that so we can give information. Oh my gosh, Birdie looks 46 watching, but only 7 thumbs up. What is wrong? Is it because you have to close your screen? I'd really appreciate before we end today if you do the thumbs up, because that makes YouTube think that this video stinks. There's 46 people. Right now I see 57 on my counter. There's 57 people watching, but only 7 thumbs up. That's not going to help me on my live, friends. So please do take a second to do that. Nickel Pickle Pie says, I wanted to say a quick thank you to anyone who purchased a mystery box. Yeah, more to come on that. I'm going to do some videos. Donna says, Quimby, I love your videos and I look forward to seeing them. Thank you so much. There are days when I say, what am I doing on YouTube? Let me know in the chat if any of you YouTubers or Instagram content creators, wherever you post content, does this ever happen to you where I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not growing fast enough, or I don't even know if anybody likes this content, or is this even a good video? It's a vulnerable thing to put yourself out there and be like, hey, here's my content. Do you want to consume it? So I really do appreciate the comments just kind of keep me going. The notes then people like Donna saying they appreciate the content, that I'm like, okay, good. I'm on the right track. But sometimes it's hard to know. So I do appreciate. Lori Jean said, I'm doing the 20 listing a day challenge. Also, thanks for heading this up, Blue Consignment. It's definitely tough, but I needed to be challenged. Wow. 20 a day. Wow. There you are, Jamesy. I've never called you Jamesy. That's weird. I was just like, where is he? I don't know if you heard me. I'm like, where's James, the Antique Boutique? You don't have to be here. There's no pressure. I just love having you here. James is a solid, amazing member of our community. He helps me moderating. He's also from Texas. Why do we have so many Southern resellers? And when can we do a thrift trip to Texas? I'm so onto it. Okay, so Blue Consignment, she was saying earlier she's trying to do 20 a day. She's full-time and she has a VA, and she lists on Posh, and my VA cross-lists for me. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know what? That is really inspiring. So fantastic. I'm so glad you shared it. A lot of you guys are talking about the ADHD and on the spectrum stuff. I'm so glad that you can get reselling support here, and then also that stuff too. So Alana said 5 a day, enough to be comfortable and happy. Don't want it to become a burden or anxiety causing. See, that's a really good point. Here's the thing. It's so hard not to compare to what other people's doing or their success, but you have to evaluate on what your reselling business is about for you. Is it just about making money? Is it just about, is it something you just love? Like for me, it's not my full-time gig. It's a business. I rely on the income. I run it like a business, hands down. But I also have another business. I have lots of different little businesses actually. And it's like, what do you want it to be for you? Like if it starts to feel anxiety producing or stressful, is that what you want? You have to assess with what's going on in your life and where you're at, what you want it to be. And then if you want more, and you feel like you're up to the challenge, 100% do it. I love that you guys are doing that 20 a day. Keep me posted. Tag me on Instagram or something. I can't do 20 a day right now, but I'd love to support you guys doing it. So Barbara says, I've been drafting 20 items a week and releasing 2 a day and releasing 2 days a week and sharing multiple times a day. And sales have been doubled. That is awesome. That is awesome. And keep notes and like keep track of that. And then see like if you listed every day, would it go up even more? Or is that, like what works for you? Let's see, friends. Oh, I'm way up here. What am I doing way up here? There's tons of stuff down here. Everyone's saying hi to my friend James. Tammy said, I noticed Thredup boxes are staying available a lot longer. Makes me wonder if they are. Gosh, I don't know. The only one that I see available every day I go on there is the women's clothing. And that box has been great for me. The handbag is rarely up, the designer, the shoes. So is that what you're talking about, Tammy? Are other boxes up longer? I love my Thredup boxes. I just pray that even when, people start going out again and that the boxes still stay fantastic, because 2020 was my best Thredup year of boxes ever. And I just want them to stay good because I used to get them before that and it was like not as good. So they're particularly fantastic right now. 56 friends for watching. I hope you're subscribed and that you've hit that like button. That helps our video and it helps me out a lot. There's Barbara Babash. I was just talking about you. Thanks all. I'm feeling good. Hope to be back to normal soon. I'm so glad you popped in. What time was that at? Did I miss her? I think that was somewhat recently. I was just letting people know that I have your address if they want to send cards. Okay. Sandy said it would be good and nice to know each other's names on the channel. We can follow each other and give comments. Absolutely. I always say that. Like put in, here's my real name. Here's where I'm from. I try and learn everybody's name. I do my best, but feel free to remind us, you guys. Tammy said, yes, normally they sell quick, but I'm seeing them available for more. I haven't noticed that yet. What do you guys think? There have been some changes. Like now they're more expensive because you need to pay tax. There was another change. Oh, a lot of the prices went up, Tammy. This was like a month ago. So I wonder if that's it. Like the shoebox used to be, what was it? James will know. It's like, it's now 100 and it used to be 90 or something. Like they raised prices. Do you think that's it, guys? Oh, Barbara said, at the Grateful Queen, I got your card. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you got it. You know what? I love the mail system. Reseller Wendy, thank you so much. She's a mail person. It's like, I can just send my little tiny grateful card out there, put a little stamp on it, and it makes it to another state in a matter of a few days. Like, it's amazing, our mail system. And Keely said, hey, babes. Petey's home. Petey's home. Hi, Barbara. Glad you're feeling well, she says. Everyone send Barbara some healing energy and love. She is going, like I said before, she's going through cancer treatment, and she's had the most amazing attitude about it. Oh, yeah. Holly says, Thredup raised the prices and yeah. Blue consignment. My name is Macy, and I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's where my Thredup box came from. And my Pennsylvania box, I put out that video this week, and I'm like, what? I always get them from Arizona because I'm in California. It worked out okay. Check out that video. Age is just a number, made it. Hello, darlings. Great to see you, Barbara. We have a few Barbaras. My mom, Barbara, is in the chat, and we've got Barbara Babash. Where's Babette Sabol? She's not here tonight. She's always here. Wendy said, my last women's clothing, I got a Vince cashmere sweater. and Mother brand satin joggers. Awesome pieces. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Let me drink some water. I'm talking so much and so nonstop that I feel like I have a frog in my throat. That's so me. Okay, so I sold a Vince cashmere sweater for $90, Wendy. It's like that brand, not Vince Camuto. So she's mentioning 2 Bolo brands, so listen up. Vince, it's sold at Nordstrom and places like that. It's VINC period. It's very, very expensive. I've always done well with it. And Mother, their jeans, they have an M on the back pocket, and it's just Mother, and the tag is hard to read. That's like another one of those hot denim brands that sell for hundreds of dollars retail. So, yeah. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Sarah Lee, my friend Sarah Lee's in Seattle, Washington. If you go over to Instagram, you'll want to follow her. I love following her on Instagram because she just posts all this vintage and antique, just pictures of gorgeous dresses and hats and jewelry. And I just love seeing the pictures. Make sure you find me on Instagram at The Grateful Queen if you're not following me already, and send me a little message. Hey, Gino, another YouTuber. Gino's Finds. Great to see you. Glad you made it. Mickle Pickle. Hi, my name is Meredith. I'm in the greater Seattle area. We've got a lot of Seattle. We have my one friend from California. Do you guys think they'll do Posh Fest this fall? Alana is my Hebrew name. Elaine. Okay, cool. Glad you guys are all doing the names. And Birdie Looks is Nicole at Birdie Looks on everything. Make sure to find her too on Instagram and her stores. So many great friends here. I can't believe you got that sweater. That's amazing. Veronica said, I'm so tempted to get another women's clothing box. This last one was so good. I can't wait to get that video edited up. I know. The Thredup boxes have just been amazing. My theory is that because during COVID-19 and quarantine stuff, everybody I know like cleaned out their closet, cleaned out their kids' closets, cleaned out everything, donated stuff, sent things to Thredup. You know, we were all home more with time. I'm still doing that. And so I think that might be why the Thredup has been inundated with so much inventory. I think that's why maybe they're better. So I'm going to have to wait and see how it follows out. You know, like how does it go moving forward? Keely says, my plan is to get Vendu, create my listings, and utilize it for inventory management and cross-post. For a total newbie, does that sound like a solid plan? 100%. I'm a Vendu girl. When you decide to do it, I have a discount link for 20% off in my description. That's awesome. Where are you going to cross-post to? That's what I do. Well, no, that's not what I do. What I do is a little different, but I think your way is really smart. What I do is I build my listing on eBay, and then I bring it in because eBay requires so much information that then it has everything it needs for the other platforms. But it probably is smarter even to do it that way. What do you guys think? Beth says, I'm in my inventory room looking for what to list next. Sounds like fun. So glad Barbara Babash joined us and that she's feeling better. All right, friends. Oh, this is James. I'm at, is that right? THN Boutique, Antique Boutique. Is it the Antique Boutique, right, James? And he's saying my niece just joined Posh. She's at SKUPER Savage or Scooper Savage. So he's asking people to follow her there. That'd be great. She'd probably love if Uncle James got her some people over there. If you message me, I can't do it right now, but if you message me, James, I'll go over and follow and share a bunch of her stuff. Age is just a number. Barbara is in Texas too. There are all the best reselling friends are in Texas. We've got to figure out like a Texas event where we can all go there and thrift and meet and go to James's like Gucci store and everything he was talking about last week. Fashion Cat's here. Good evening, everyone. So glad to see you. Reseller Wendy said, Quemby, I'd love to give an inventory box for the giveaway. Just let me know when. Lord knows I have plenty to give. That's awesome. You know what we need to do, friends? It's been a little while. You know how where every few months I have a few of you from the chat on the live, the Friday live. I do it like every few months. So we've had James has been on, Holly's been on. She helps with the giveaways. We've had Nicole from Birdie Looks has been on. Deborah's been on. Deborah Anderson. We've had so many great friends on. So I should do that again. The way I do it is I have like 4 people on and myself. We do giveaways, just a way to give back to your community members. And we chat, and then you get to see the faces of some of the people that we've become really good friends with in this chat. So I should do another one of those. So let's plan it. If you haven't been on before and you're interested in being on, message me on Instagram or leave a comment on this video. I'm at The Grateful Queen on Instagram. I'm at The Grateful Queen on Gmail. I usually have myself and 3 or 4 people. That's about as much as we can do so we get to hear from everyone. And I just ask that people do some sort of giveaway. We've had people give away a necklace or a pre-owned bag or a gift card. It doesn't have to break the bank. But if you want to come on, Reseller Wendy, and give away a box, let's do that. I know it's been an hour. I got to wrap up. Lori said, I heard a rumor that another reseller on Instagram that POSFest will be in Dallas this October. Let me know. I'm going to the next one. I'm so afraid because I'm really introverted and I know you guys see me like this, all animated, and this is genuinely who I am, but I'm only like this for an hour at a time. And then I have to like go in a room, quiet and recharge. Then I'll come back out for a couple hours of this. So I'm a little nervous to do like a public thing, but I really want to do it. But I want to know some of you are going to be there. So if they do it in Dallas, I'm there. Like I definitely am going. Holly says, Lori and I will be doing a live sale on Instagram tomorrow. Awesome. What time? I don't get how those work because I don't know how to pay. Keely said, I'm thinking about Poshmark, eBay, Mercari. Maybe Kit is in because my little girl is spoiled and has a better wardrobe than me. Yeah, I have a video on how to sell baby and kids clothes. If that'd be helpful to anybody, check it out. Okay, guys, it's been over an hour. It's been an hour and 6 minutes. I don't like to go over. Kat said, I'm introverted too. I can do public in small doses. So, yeah, so maybe that's fine. Maybe we can like come out and be introverted and everyone will accept me for how I am. And then I'll be like, you guys, I love you, but I have to like go away for a few hours to my hotel room. And then I'll come out and then like, it's just the way I am. So, Luke and Simon said, Dallas, that's awesome. Lori said, yes, Quimby, that is how my daughter and I survived POSFest. So it's not just me. So maybe I should just let the anxiety go. Deborah said, if POSFest is in Dallas, I'm there too. Let us know because it's just a rumor, Lori says. But if anyone hears anything, I'm going to get my hotel. I'm not sharing a hotel room with anybody. Don't hit me up for that. All right, I love you guys. I've got to go. Next week on Wednesday, I'm doing a live with Leslie from A Reseller's Passion. We're going to talk about summer slowdown. If you need a little more Quimby time, I'd really appreciate it if you watch some of the other videos and leave a comment and a like. And make sure when you close this one out, you hit the like thumbs up. That will help me out. I love you guys. I can't wait to see you soon. Bye.